Man, I just woke up to ants all over me, all over my tent. I already sprayed my cologne on them. Ah, terrible way to wake up. They are just little small ants all over everything. Just caked. There's no way Man, they're biting me and everything. As soon as I mean, they're inside my tent and everything. Not a good way to wake up. And I still gotta fix my chain. Well, that's how it is. Yeah, well, the ants chewed a hole through my tent. You see it right there. To get to the food that was on the inside. This one I know about. So I need to repair that. That's in a bad spot. That's right at the bottom of the tent. Well, of course, that's where the ants would be coming in, most likely. So yeah, I'm still trying to pack up everything, and then I gotta work on this chain, and hopefully I can fix it. Otherwise, it's a long hitchhike ahead of me. I can go 60 kilometers back, but when I get on Google Maps to actually find out where a decent bicycle shop is, there's only two major towns here, and that's the one I just came out of yesterday, 60 kilometers back. The other one is the one I'm heading towards, which is like 120 kilometers or something, or 200 kilometers. Let's see. Yeah, I know you're gonna say, well, that's a long distance. You should go for the shorter route. Thing is there's no bicycle shops in either of them, and the one that looks halfway like they might have the parts I need. You know, it's like that chain. I think is well, the only one that looks like it possibly could fix it is the one that I'm heading towards. There's no guarantees. I can give them a call, but then there's going to be a language barrier. And yeah, here. Bima is the spot I'm going to. And sorry, I'm just your location. Turn on. And Bima looks like it is a total of 190 kilometers. So I'm going to be hitchhiking in one direction anyway. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's one of those things you have to deal with when when they pop up. It's just, it depends on, some are more difficult than others. So anyway, instead of speculating about how hard it's going to be, I'm just going to get to it. So first I got to finish packing. Okay, it was the master link. I'm in the process of trying to remove it right now. You can see at the bottom here how it has that slit, so I need to kind of push them together somehow to it's slightly bent, but I'm afraid if I try to rebend it back into place at all, I might snap the rivet right out. I'm going to just call it a rivet for lack of a better word. But using this, you normally use a shoestring and pull them together, but I'm going to do kind of the same thing using this nylon cord. It should be strong enough. You just wrap it around a few times. But anyway, hopefully this works. Ah, it worked. All right, so you just twist it over. I saw it on the internet yesterday. Hot damn. And so I fed it through one side, see, around, and then pulled them together until it gave enough tension to pop it loose. So that's what I was looking for right here. You see, and all I did was wrap it around the other side like this, and then pull these two parts against each other until it tightened up enough to pop that out. Woohoo! Without having tools for it, not bad. And I also got to watch out for the bees, because after all the ants biting me this morning, I had to throw away the food that they were after. There's wasps here. I wouldn't say enough to be a nest unless that nest is underneath, because they didn't like my foot. They snagged me right there. Yeah, they bit me already, or stung me already. So that's good. It's the master link. So like I said, and you see the nasty little bend on that. Instead of really trying to straighten that bend out, because the weak point's going to be right there. I'm going to see if I can just stick it back together and just remember to ride in the easier gears, and not put, if the hill gets too steep, just get off and push it up the hill. Try and make this last 190, did I say that? Until I can find a bicycle shop. And yeah, that's what I'm doing, guys. So that's good news. Hopefully everything else goes just as smooth. I got some visitors. Say hello.
Hello.
What's your name?
Putra.
Putra.
Yes.
Daniel. Your name? I'm Daniel. Guys, so I got the chain. It was the master link went in good again. So oops, way out of frame on that one. So it pulled in. You apply the brake and kind of just apply the brake and push forward on the pedal to reconnect it. But that looks like it'll hold for now. Like I said, I'm going to baby this until I find a spot that I'm able to. So only lower gears. I was in some of the hardest gears. Yeah, so now it's just about packing up my bicycle and just babying this for the next 190 kilometers. So, hey, hey, look me up and subscribe. So anyway, 2 new subscribers.
Yes.
Outside of the bee sting, the ants attacking me this morning, the broken chain, and all that. Other than all that, it was actually a pretty good camping spot. It was a nice spot. And the cows are out this morning. All right, there we go, guys. Everyone to be on YouTube. Hello, YouTube.
Indonesia, guys.
So this is my morning crowd. I'm gonna get a picture of them. They're all here. I'm pretty sure they got to go to school first. So hello, everyone. Okay. All right, bye, guys. See you guys later. All right, we're off and running. Chain's all fixed up and just gonna be babying it. So here we go, yo. I'm gonna walk this bicycle out though. Well, so far so good. I mean, I'm only about 50 yards away from where I camped last night, so it's going to be one of those things that any of the bicycle shops or anything I saw along the way, which was none basically, if I see a bicycle shop, I'm stopping to see if they have a chain that'll fit this and that I can use. But so I'm just going to be babying this whole ride and doing a lot more pushing than I have been. I'm going to veer away from anything that's going to stress my chain. Hey, cows. Moo cow. Moo. Pretty sure I said that right. So guys, I'm back on the road. I was able to fix this. Oh man, this morning stunk. I woke up, just ants all over my tent, outside, inside. They chewed a hole through my tarp at the bottom to get to the food on the inside, and they were just biting the heck out of me. I had some body cologne. I went out and just kind of like, the spray on body deodorant cologne, and I sprayed it everywhere just to mask their trail scent to try and break up the party. And yeah, so that was first thing when I had to, I had to clear out everything out of my tent, pack up everything, without even knowing what, if I could do the chain. then a bee came along, and a wasp, and decided to sting me on the foot. And yeah, so anyway, but there's good news in all that is I was able to, it was the master link on my bicycle is what broke yesterday. I fixed it by the few videos I found. I've learned how to take a shoelace and pop them apart, you know, to get them off, and then basically just make sure the link's at the top of the chain, apply the brake, and push on the pedal to reconnect it. I didn't attempt to straighten out. It wasn't super bent, but I didn't try and straighten it out just because if I start messing with straightening out, I could actually end up breaking the master link. So it was just the master link, so I'm in good news. Alright guys, that's an update for you. Hey brother. I go that way. I go that way. That's a nice ride. So I just noticed this right here. We've gone about 32 kilometers now, and the chain is rubbing on this piece of metal right here. I looped it around the wrong way, around the wrong side. Luckily, I took pictures of it. You know, this is what you should do before you disassemble anything on a bicycle. So I checked it to make sure that it's not supposed to be on that side because it is rubbing. And going 32 kilometers, it's not that bad, but any farther I could have really caused some real bad damage. So I'm in the act of actually repairing it. So I already laced this part through right here, like what right here. I already laced this part through, what I did earlier to disconnect it, and hopefully it doesn't want to work as easy this time as it did last time. Damn, didn't want to work as easy. Okay, it worked that time. But the whole damn chain fell off pretty violently on that one. Yeah, there's the half link, not the half link, the master link, and yeah, So I just have to make sure I route it through the right way this time. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh no. That center part fell out. Oh no, that's like super bad. See? How the center, jeez. That's supposed to be like that. No. Oh no, 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 no. I can't ride that at all now. Alright guys, that's a cut for right now. That's like super bad. Yeah, it's just no luck. I can't locate that little spacer. I mean, I've been looking and looking and looking. I just can't find it, man. So I had to go ahead and link the chain back up without that spacer in it, which just weakens it that much more. You can see how ugly that is without the spacer on it. So that spacer popped off, so now it's just what a pain in the ass. So that's just going to be that much worse. Oh well, so there's about 3 kilometers down. It says there's a bicycle shop, but when you get on Google Maps, there's no pictures of a bicycle shop. Hopefully it's not just a kid's bike shop. So I'm going to go down there and see if they have something. New chain, or actually just I need some master links. So if they got a master link that'll fit, that would be nice. But I just don't know. Without that spacer, that sucks. Okay, we're supposed to be coming up to the spot that's got the bicycles. And from Street View, it would be this one right here. Ah, shit, it's kids' bikes. Ah, no, it's just children's bikes only. Ah, man, that sucks. It's a kid's toy store, and they sell bicycles. Oh, no. Yeah, that's all children's. But I talked to the guy that actually owned it, or at least worked there. He's sending me back about 2.5 kilometers. Said there is a full-size bicycle shop. I just had to go look. Hello. I have to go slow and look for it on the right-hand side. So that's what I'm doing. So many damn people on the scooter. Hello. Hey, brothers. Well, I'm almost positive he's getting bicycles confused with motorbikes and scooters, which I think is very common because every time you put in bicycle repairs, scooter spots and motorcycle spots pop up everywhere on the search. They're not the same thing, but I don't know. Maybe they have a common word that's used in Indonesia to describe them both. So yeah, that was a motorcycle spot. Oh well. So I think between here and Bima is absolutely nothing. No chance for bicycles. So I'm gonna see if I can make it. It's only 160 kilometers. I'm ordering a little food for the road and also to eat here. So, that 2 pieces of chicken coming up.
Or YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube. I'll show you the
What is your main YouTube?
American Hobo. So, okay, you got. This is where they.
I follow you.
Okay, this is where the stickers come in handy. Alright.
This is your YouTube.
Yeah, that's my YouTube. You can just
Yeah.
scan the QR and it'll take you right to my channel.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I figured.
I follow you.
All right, thank you, brother. Figured I'd get something to eat here and push along, push ahead, and yeah, that's the plan. All right, we're on the road again.
Yeah. See you. Bye bye.
Bye bye, brother. Thank you for the
Thank you
food.
very much.
All right, guys, we are back on the road. That was actually only 15,000 for a nice big piece of chicken, some sambo sauce, and a big helping of nasi. So I ate one there and got one for the road. Can't beat it for under $1. Ooh, cow. Checking this place out, possible camping spot amongst the trees and overlooking the ocean. Alright. Be sharing it with the goats. It's right off the main road right there. Looks nice, but I think this is where it ends right here. So. That's a nice little viewpoint. Looks like we got some type of little old aqua farm or something that used to be on that side. Not much flat ground though. Unless I'm way up here by the road. Looks like there was an old road here that actually went down. Looks like a little shack down there. But it looks like it's been overgrown. I'm gonna keep going. I'm scouting out a spot to camp right now. This is no go. This is like bedrock that comes down. If it starts raining, this is just going to become like a waterfall. Plus, it's behind all this bellyache bush, which is a poisonous bush to consume. Don't eat any of it. I don't think it's poisonous to the touch. The young leaves are like leaves of 3, let it be. That's an old saying, but it sprouts 2 more leaves when it gets a little more mature. So like, let's see, most all these have 3 leaves. Poison oak has 3 leaves. That's why I actually looked it up. But if you look, some of them have 5 leaves. So, all right guys, that's not a good spot. I'm gonna keep going that way and look for a camping spot. I located a possibility about 30 kilometers away. I'm not gonna have enough time to actually do that, make it there, so I gotta find something before then. And I'm just riding along the coast. All right, I'm curious what the high ground is like. We were just at the base of this. On the other side, I would not want to lug all my bags up here. I could strip down my... Ooh, that's tempting. And that's a hard surface. I could strip off everything from my back, from my bike, then carry my bicycle up, and I could camp up here. Wouldn't be that bad. View's pretty nice. Ground's a little like volcanic rock. Oh man. I'd rather find a spot that I could actually just bring my bicycle up to and not have to unload it, carry the bags over here, and yeah. And even then, if it rains, I'm bound to be in a low side somewhere in a dip and get soaked. Yeah, it's not. And it's nice. Look at the view though. All right. Well, it was worth checking out, just to see, just to explore. All right, right off the main road here, we got something that looks pretty promising. Looks like just like an open field right here. So looks pretty good. I'm gonna go explore it. Not a lot of tracks coming in. Looks like maybe a scooter or 2, or maybe just 1 scooter going in and back out. Yeah, it looks pretty promising. See what's around here. Park the bike and do a little recon. I mean, your trash, of course, everywhere, like it always is. Small little beach. I mean, the water looks okay. Although the shore is pretty dirty. The water looks okay. But let's see if I can find someone that's not too filthy to put up a tent and not too overgrown. Oh, this ain't bad right here. This actually is pretty flat. It's got grass, got some sticks I need to move out of the way, and it's covered on all sides by bushes. So, like wind blocked from anything that's coming up the oceans over on this side. No, a nice decent wave could probably wipe me out, but but it's my main concern really is like a little bit of privacy. And there is a little opening right there to the main road, but they would have to be pretty quick to see me. And not just that, they would have to be able to come back here where I'm at. They'd have to go through the front gate. And since I'm surrounded like really thickly with like a horseshoe, as long as my tent opening is facing this way, I'd have no problems. Plus, there's a lot of these bushes that you can see someone already kind of used as like a little, we call them critter fences. To keep the critters from coming into your camp, like the deers and stuff, we would put up sticks between the trees, you know, between the bushes and stuff, just to deter like deer from coming through your camps and getting caught in your 550 paracord or whatever. And yeah, so you can see right here, I can just reuse that. Throw it over so nothing goes wandering into my camp while I'm sleeping. But that looks pretty good. And it's clean. There's an old structure here too. There was a building here at one time. And yeah, the road is right there. I mean, literally right on the other side of that wall. I guess if I really wanted to, I could pitch a tent right here too. I'd have a little bit of privacy from, like, here comes a truck coming by right now. This is how much privacy I get. See? So once my tent's already up, that would actually be pretty hidden. Actually, that would be real hidden. But the fact is, if they did come through on the, you know, right here on the main trail, well, hell, they would see me very easy right there. So I said this in the past, and I figured I'd just repeat myself again about something. When it comes to identifying your surroundings and figuring out what type of animals, what type of activities, like human activities might be going around, you look for what's called a track trap. A track trap, sometimes you might hear me call it a sand trap, but it really is a track trap. It is a soft area of dirt where you can actually identify either footprints, animal tracks, or things like vehicle tires and horse tracks and cows and whatever. It'd be like a spot like this. Like, I can see that there's been no real activities with animals or anything else over that way. And on the way in, there was some track traps just on the main trail. I was able to see that. It looked like one scooter probably came in, turned around, went out, because it was the same style of tracks. So also trying to avoid leaving them yourself. It'd be like a trail when you stay in one spot for a long time, like I did in Tennessee, out in the what was it? I think it was 32 acres up there, and I worked at, you know, scrubbing poo at the truck stop. You can start working a trail, like a main trail that just is a beeline right to your tent, which is a bad thing. So it's good to have alternative ways that you go in and stuff. So it's not just one track, and having alternative tracks that take off in different directions. So going into this place, I want to try not to leave my bicycle tires leading straight back to where I am. And I'm trying to stay over there because it's more out of sight, out of mind. So right here on the side, you notice there's more the grass. I'm going to try and go over the grass, you know, and around the track trap right here. It's just a good idea to know know this for future. You don't have to become a professional tracker or anything, but if you're camping in an area, it's really good to know what type of activity is going on around you, because your life could be, it can mean your life, All right, guys, that was just a hobo ramble. I haven't done one of those in a while. There, that's back up in place. I pulled that back up, but man, that's got some thorns on it, homie. It got me a few times. But that'll deter anything from bumping into me at night. There's still a little opening I can get out in and out, no problem right here. It's a smaller opening right there. But now this is kind of blocked off. And then I got the horseshoe effect right here. All the way around and back over to the opening and the gate. Looks like we got a storm moving in, and I got a friend there. Hello, brother. He saw me over here. I think they're out hunting quail, and he saw me setting up camp. So I'm all set up now. Yeah, and it's good because you can see the sky getting darker here all the way through. Let's see if my camera will actually agree with me. So that's it. Found a new friend. Found a good camp spot, and that's it for the day, guys. That's home sweet home.
Halo guys, kita menemukan Mister.
The crowd's getting bigger here, so they've been and there's actually more coming on a scooter. So I guess so not so hidden. So anyway, yeah, looks like I'm drawing the crowd. Say bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. They're all taking off now. All right, brothers. And the crowd is going home. Now everybody knows where I'm at. Well, so much for not wanting to be the center of attention. That little gap in the road somehow got bigger or something because everybody knew I was here. So, oh well, that's the problem. That's no problem. It's funny because sometimes I saw the storm moving in and the crowd kept getting bigger. I said, come on, storm, just get here. Maybe if it starts raining, everybody dissipate. So yeah, now it's starting to sprinkle. So, all right, that's it. I'm tired. I've had a long day, and I am going to bed now for reals. Good night, y'all.